record.
All right. First and foremost, we want to give our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. That's all praises to the Heavenly Father in the name of His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Right. So this is Sicarii Baltimore, and we here to just bring out a quick lesson or a quick sit down for real for brothers for the feed the flock, feed the sheep. So with that, I'm joined with y'all want to introduce yourself?
Soldier CP Taza, yeah.
Soldier Kata Zabala.
Kind, all praises. The brother, you Kata Zabala, you want to go in? You had the topic lined up. You wanted to go in on how people not want to leave here. So you want to I'm gonna let you take over.
Just want to get us kicked off. Start us at Romans 15:4.
All right.
You want me to read it? You want to read?
I'll read it. I got it. Romans 15:4.
Hold on. Let me get it for you, brother. Yeah, let me get it for you. This is the book of Romans, chapter 15 and verse 4. It says, "For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope."
So, what we're going to kind of get into is, just the fact that our people love Egypt. Our people love this place is called America. We know in the scripts it's called Babylon the Great.
Right.
There are a lot of different names, but spiritually Egypt and Sodom. So. But the things that are written aforetime is for our learning. Let me get Lamentations 4:17.
Oh, okay. Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 17. Yeah, it's important that we go through this so that brothers know the whole point why we even got this book, man. Lamentations, so that, yeah. Bear with me.
Okay.
Lamentations 4 and what?
17.
Lamentations chapter 4 verse 17. "As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us." Verse 18. You want me to read on? Verse 18 heavy too. "They hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near, our days are fulfilled, for our end is come."
So, our people are lost. We're sitting inside of Egypt. Everybody knows that inauguration, happened yesterday. So-called inauguration happened yesterday. For most brothers, it's vexing us in our spirit. We see our people crying, clapping, hugging, because they think that they've won something. But our people have waited for a nation and watched for a nation that couldn't save us.
That's right.
It's all vanity. Our eyes have yet failed for a vain thing. This is what it is. We don't know our people can't get through their mind. They have to turn back to Yahweh in the name of His Son, Yahweh Shai. That's right. And until we turn back, we're going to continue to get shot down in the streets and be at the bottom, But we also know that 2/3 not going to make it because the Most High ain't going to wait forever.
That next verse is kind of heavy too, Ken.
19?
What, verse 19?
Yeah.
I'll bring it out. Lamentations 4 and 19. It says, "Our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heaven. They pursued us upon the mountains. They laid wait for us in the wilderness."
Con, you feel what I'm saying? Like that's exactly what they did to us, because we was in the mountains. We was set on high. You feel what I'm saying? But of course, you know, the Most High controlled everything. So as soon as we went off, you know what I'm saying, he allowed them to take hold of us. You feel what I'm saying? And now we brought low to this hell state we in, man. That's crazy, man. I got a precept for that too.
What you got?
Go ahead, bring it up.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 30, and 30 and verse 9. It says, lest I be full and deny thee and say, who is the Lord? Or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of God in vain. You feel what I'm saying? That's kind of going into the balance that we need for real. Like, you know, our people, man, like I said, we destroyed for lack of knowledge and we ain't keeping the commandments. So, you know, that made us go up for real. And it made it, but ultimately that made our, you know, the Most High use the oppressor to put this bondage on us, man. I mean, that was a little deeper than that, but it's a lot, yeah.
I got another precept. Micah 2 and 10. I'm going to read it.
All right. You want me to read it?
No, I got it.
All right, go ahead.
Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction.
That's right.
This place is not our rest. You know, having conversations with people on you know, social media, you know, they going in, you know, well, we need to get ready to build big, huge communities, and you know, it's fine if you got some land. I'm not saying that is not, but you got to keep your mind on the end goal. You know, we got to keep our eyes on the prize. The end goal is us going back to our homeland, is redemption out of this place. You know, Most High willing, we are that number.
I got a precept real fast. Go get a classic. Zephaniah. I'm gonna get Zephaniah 2 and 1. Right? It says, gather yourselves together. Yeah, gather together, O nation not desired. Verse 2. Before the decree bring forth, before the day past as the chaff, before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you, before the day of the Lord's anger come upon you. Seek ye the Lord. Right. Seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger. Right? So gather yourself together, nation not desired. So everybody in America is some people are desired and some people are not. We know that the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are not desired here in America. So for us to want to join unto them and be part of their system, and you can't fight against this kingdom and be a part of it at the same time. Right? You playing both sides of the fence. So you gotta gather yourself together, nation not desired. We're that nation that's not desired, right? You got it. Yeah, go ahead.
We go to Isaiah chapter 30.
Isaiah.
Isaiah 30. I'm gonna start at actually I'm gonna read it in the NLT real quick. Verse 30 and 1. Hold on.
And we want to keep in mind that the whole point of this lesson is we're basically posing a question, or we asking the listeners, you know, do we want to, or we even making a statement like, do our people really want to leave this place? Because you're gonna be put up out of here whether you want to be or not, because this place is gonna be destroyed.
That's right.
Go ahead, brother. 30:1.
So yeah, Isaiah 30:1. This is out of the NLT. It says, "What sorrow awaits my rebellious children," says the Lord. "You make plans that are contrary to mine. You make alliances not directed by my spirit, piling up your sins."
Man, that's clear. I don't get no clearer than that.
Like, we can build, that's fine, we can build, but at the same time, you can't think that every plan that you got going on in Babylon, everything that you got going on here in America, is a plan of the Most High.
Right.
We gotta understand, our people don't get it. Satan blessed too. Sometimes he will give you stuff to make you go off, and your mind is not going to be as sharp as what it needs to be. So I'm going to hit verse 2. "For without consulting me, you have gone down to Egypt for help. You have put your trust in Pharaoh's protection. You have tried to hide in his shade."
And that's something.
Verse 3, Isaiah 30:3 in the NLT. "But by trusting Pharaoh, you will be humiliated, and by depending on him, you will be disgraced." God, so our people don't get it. They run to Joe Biden now. First it was, Obama, and even years back before that, different presidents, but here recently, Obama. See a man of color get into the office. You think he your people? Obama not even your people. Obama is not a child of the Most High. He's not an Israelite. Now because you got Trump in, and Trump telling you to your face who he is, what he gonna do. He honest. He's still a devil, but at least he telling you to your face what you got going on. Now you got Sleepy Eyed Joe come in. Same oppressor, different face. He bring in a woman with some color that's not even your people either, and you run into him for protection and help again. It's not going to change because you're seeking the wrong thing. You got to seek your how about Hashem Yahushua.
That's right.
I got a precept. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 12. Verse 30 says, "Take heed to thyself that thou be not snared by following them. After that they be destroyed from before thee, and that thou inquire not after their gods, saying, how did these nations serve their gods? Even so will I do likewise." Like you said, our people, man, they just basically just following the wagon. You feel what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, we ain't supposed to be voting for nobody that ain't our people. You see what I'm saying? But, they throw a little stimulus check in there, or, you know what I'm saying? It's really just a bandwagon. For real. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. I want to land back off of that. I want to show this article real quick. We was talking about our people trusting in Pharaoh, but then, you went into just now where we seeking after the nation's gods, right?
Right.
So, let me pull this up. Everybody can see that? Look at this.
Can you blow it up?
You need to be blown up?
No, I can see it though. I can see it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, this is satire, but this is the truth at the same time.
Right, that's right.
Like, you got Joe Biden dressed up like he says Ray Bourgier. The idol that everybody in the church is followed.
Oh, that's supposed to be Joe Biden in the middle?
There's Joe Biden in the middle. But then look, you got Eve, daughter, grown up Eve here, and the daughter here looking up. She looking directly up like that's her God.
Right. I was just looking at that earlier. It's like ain't you know how they got the angels up there? Ain't no Israelites up there in the sky though.
Nah, you got Clinton, Hillary, Obama.
Right, he ain't right.
You know, you got. I mean, this is just. I mean, it's like I said, it's satire, but it's showing you the truth at the same time.
That's right.
You know, even making mockery of the name of the magazine. You know, look at that, Jacobin. You know what I'm saying?
Right, Jacob. Right. Biden.
We
Right.
Jacob. You know, we the children of Israel. You know,
Right.
it's. I mean, the whole thing is a satire still, just being thrown in your face. Government becomes your god. You can't make this stuff up.
Damn, King.
You know, and I had another article too. Here you go. Where this thing go? Hold on. Here it is.
I wish if you could have got inside that last one to see what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They were just going into, you know, the satire behind it, but you know how it basically had like some truth behind it at the same time. You know, but we look at our people. Her skin color looks just like mine. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Girls and women react to Kamala Harris' historic moment. Now, this woman right here says that she's the first woman. Yes, she's a woman. You know,
right?
But she got African American, questionable. You know,
right.
We know her daddy don't come from our people.
Right.
Even though he has a tan, also he tells you where he comes from. His family owned a slave plantation in Jamaica.
I think they was like East Indian or Esau or something in my way to Jamaica.
Her mama's East Indian, and her dad comes from an Irish slave plantation owner.
Oh,
You know, so yeah, she got a tan, but not all skin folk is kinfolk. So now, if you know, we can go into the wheat and the tares. Yahweh Shah tells you that the enemy is going to come and sow tares amongst your people. All he's doing is putting his people up in high power and using them to get to you to make his whole agenda go. And y'all fall for it.
Crazy, yo. Crazy, short. Exactly what they doing too, yo. Got me ready to bring out the classic for real, man. Psalms 83. Psalms 8. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
83. You talking about? Yeah, 83 from the top. You talking about the enemies of our enemies?
Yeah, 83 and 3.
2.
I think.
1. Yeah.
Can
you read it? I got it.
Yeah, you can bring it out.
Psalms 83 and 1. Keep not thy silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, "Come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel be no more in remembrance."
See, you feel what I'm saying? Like they shorty trying to say that she our people, and she ain't in our people for real. You feel what I'm saying? So now she got our people basically so-called following her. You feel what I'm saying? Right to the slaughter, basically. Yeah, man. What's that? Wolf in sheep clothing. You go on more.
You want me to keep going, or we jumping?
No, you can move. You can move on. You kind of brought that out with the. We looking for a nation that can't save us. We looking for this vice president and this president to try to help us out our situation, and it's not going to happen. We're not over here like you brought out earlier. We're not here. This is not our home. This is not our rest. You know what I'm saying? I gotta let me bring this out real fast for you move on, right? Baruch chapter 4 and verse 6, right? And this verse right here is telling us why we even over here to begin with, right? Why how we ended up in America, right? Baruch chapter 4 and verse 6. It says, "Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because you moved God to wrath. Ye were delivered unto the enemy. For ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils. And every time we go out and we vote, we sacrifice into this devil, to this kingdom, right? Sacrifice to devils. It says, Salakia, you sold to nation because you sacrifice to devils and not to Yahweh. Ye have forgotten the everlasting power that brought you up, and ye have grieved Jerusalem that nursed you. Right? So yeah, we're not for us to destruction. We're not over here to forget who we was and all this stuff. We on punishment right now. We're over here on punishment. We got time to try to get our act together before we get delivered.
That's right.
Go ahead, brother.
I got a quick precept. Jeremiah 17:7.
Start from verse 5.
17:5. Thus saith Yahweh, cursed be the man that trusteth in man,
right,
and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departeth from Yahweh. Verse 6. For he shall be like the heath in the desert, and shall not see when good cometh, but shall inhabit the parched places in the wilderness, in a salt land, and not inhabited. 7. Blessed is the man that trusteth in Yahweh, and whose hope Yahweh is.
Right. You want to elaborate, brother?
But yeah, I mean, we got to put our faith and our trust back into Yahweh through His Son Yahweh Shah. We got to put that faith and that trust back. You know, I mean, our people, you know, they don't understand we're prisoners of hope.
Right.
That's what we are. And if we keep putting our efforts into trying to, you know, get Egypt or getting Babylon or getting America to give us the things that we want, we're going to continue down the same path. But, you know, a lot of our people just don't understand. You know, it's a third of us is going to wake up, and when that elect is sealed, you know, Most High willing, we are that number, and that door closed, and the ark is gone. It's gone. You know, so you got to turn back and seek Yahweh. You know, now we don't have no time to be playing around. There's too many signs going on right now, and our people playing games.
I think let me bring that that verse out you just spoke on for real. You said we prisoners of hope. Zechariah 9 and 12. It says, Turn you to the stronghold, ye prisoners of hope. Even today do I declare that I will render double unto thee. When I have bent Judah for me, filled the bow with Ephraim, and raised up thy sons, O Zion, against thy sons, O Greece, and made thee as a sword of a mighty man. Right? So that's we prisoners of hope, right? And we waiting on we're waiting for our King to return and deliver us, man.
That's right.
We get we go back into Jeremiah again. We'll go Jeremiah 6 and 16.
Jeremiah chapter 6 and verse 16. It says, Thus saith Yahweh, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old path. Where is the good way? And walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein.
Yahweh told us, he said, all you have to do is look to the old ways, the old paths. That's the footsteps that you need to walk through. You know, don't make the same mistakes that your forefathers made. I'm giving you the book that's sitting inside of your homes. This is your history book.
That's right.
Tell you how you gonna make it out of this last captivity, and our people just said we're not gonna walk in that direction. We're not gonna keep the law, statutes, and commandments. You know, we're not gonna follow Yahweh. We're not gonna follow Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. That's what our people have said. So, and because of that, and because you continue to keep looking for a savior from a nation that is not going to save you, you're stuck in the same rut year after year.
And Christians, I'm gonna say Christianity, that's their favorite line for real. That's the Old Testament. That's the Old Testament. Yeah, man. When he clearly, like you just brought out, he clearly said, yeah, man, follow the ways of old. Paraphrasing. Man, like, come on, man.
But he also said our people not going to listen, man, because I don't know if brother's going to bring it. Go ahead, brother. Brother, they just, the Lord know what's going on, man. And we know too. 2/3 ain't going to make it, man.
God.
That's real.
You know, so Lord willing, we ain't grouped in that, man. We make it out.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah, man. Salakia, though, just yeah, man, closing on that thought, though, it's crazy, like, you know, just on the stronghold tip, though, like how people, you know, it's like Esau basically took control of our thoughts through the programming. You know, of course, it was first slavery, and then, you know, nowadays it's TV, whatever you want to call it, but, you know, he took hold of our thoughts for real. And then with those thoughts, he took hold of our reaction to those thoughts, right? You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, so it came to a point where, you know, like I said, through the example of slavery, he erased who he was. You feel what I'm saying? Reprogrammed us. You feel what I'm saying? And now it's like we react just like Esau, basically. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly why, like, you know, it's no coincidence that somebody in Christianity gonna say that's the Old Testament. That's exactly what Esau said. He don't want you going into that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the Old Testament. Don't worry about that.
And you know, the first Salakia.
No, Salakia.
And the first scripture you brought out was in the New Testament, and it told us, what was that? Romans 9. Where was that? Romans.
Was that 15? Romans 15.
Yeah, Romans 15:3 or something like that.
Yeah, 15:4, 15:4, 15:3. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the New Testament for you right there, and it's telling you. It says, whatsoever was written aforetime. Where's aforetime at?
Gone.
You know what I'm saying? They wasn't walking around with the New Testament. We gotta go in this book and find out what's going on.
I got a precept for yeah, man. Once they took over, you feel what I'm saying? This First Maccabees chapter 143. Verse 43, it says, yea, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion. I mean, basically Esau religion. And sacrificed unto idols and profaned the Sabbath. You feel what I'm saying? So it got to a point where it's like, even though Esau took over, that little bit of remnant that you did have of what you're supposed to do, you feel what I'm saying? It's kind of like, well, screw it for real. We want to follow Esau.
And we was there unknowingly, for real. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it happened to the best of them, man. But brothers you got a chance now with brothers doing these videos and being on the street to turn around and make a change before it's too late, man.
That's real.
You sound messed up, King.
Your audio gone out.
I don't know.
Can you hear?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. It just sounds a little different.
You might have to go out and come back in.
Damn. Alright, I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know. It sounded like you was on speakerphone and then you're not no more or something.
Con, I'm gonna remove you and then click the link, come back in.
Alright,
Con. So just to keep going on the point that like the whole point of us doing this is we trying to say, like, man, our people don't want to leave, right? And you're not missing nothing by leaving this place. You're on the bottom of society. You're the last hired, the first fired. You're trying to be equal to somebody you better than. It's just you're just losing all the way around, man. And let me bring out Jeremiah 8 and verse 3. It says, "And death shall be chosen rather than life," right? "By all the residue of them that remain of this evil family," right? "Which remain in all the places whither I have driven them, saith the Lord of hosts," saith Yahweh of hosts, right? So a lot of our people, they will choose death. And, you know, it's going to be hard for us to accept that. But we can't let that, you know, we got to work out our own salvation, right? And as many people as will listen, will hear, then Lord willing, that they'll make that change also. You had something else you want to bring out, King?
I'm gonna bring out that your own salvation, that Philippians 2 and 12.
Okay.
Actually, before I do that, let me hit Psalms 94 and 11.
Psalms 94 and 11. All right, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 94 and verse 11, and it reads, it says, "The Lord knoweth the thoughts of man, that they are vanity."
Verse 12.
Verse 12. "Blessed is the man whom the Lord chasteneth, O Yahweh, and teacheth him out of thy law." Verse 13.
Verse 13.
"That thou mayest give him rest from the days of adversity, until the pit be digged for the wicked." Verse 14. "For Yahweh will not cast off his people, neither will he forsake his inheritance."
I mean, our people don't even understand that literally the thing that the Christian church is teaching our people, which is not to keep the law, is literally what's needed for our people right now, because it gives us structure and order. And it's the thoughts of the Most High. That's his thoughts. He's telling us how to live. And if you do this, the wicked, which we know the wicked is reference to Esau, the so-called white man, throughout the scriptures, he gonna dig a hole for the wicked. He gonna put him in the pit. You know, and the sad thing about it is a lot of our people don't want that to happen. They want those things that we saw before, you know, of that God that they've made that's going to come and save them, that they go and try to elect every 4 years. And sometimes just other people too. Like it's not even that hard, but we understand that the Most High blinded, you know, a portion of our people, and some of them are just never going to get it.
And we'll be here for you once you leave America, man. We you know, we love our people. You ain't gonna be by yourself.
Nah.
You know what I mean? Let me bring you got another precept?
Nah, go ahead.
Let me bring out let me stay in Psalms. Let's bring out 62, Psalm 62 and 10.
Psalm 62 and 10.
Yeah.
Got you. Psalm 62 and 10. Trust not in oppression.
Right. So we know we are oppressed here. And the Lord is telling us, don't trust in this oppression. Right? Read on.
And become not vain in robbery. If riches increase, set not your heart upon them.
Right. So over here, you know, like that's going into what is it? I think it might be Ecclesiastes 7 and 7. Bring that one out. Ecclesiastes 7 and 7.
Ecclesiastes 7 and 7?
Yeah. We're going to line that up with this right here.
7. Surely oppression, Ecclesiastes 7 and 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
Right. Read on.
Keep going.
Yeah, read on.
And a gift destroyeth the heart.
Right. So we was just reading in Psalms about the riches that we might get over here. And that's what make people not want to leave. It destroyed their mind, right? It destroyed their mind. They're thinking it don't get no better than this. We've never experienced freedom, right? So if we get a little bit of something, we think we're free. You know, we think we liberated because we can vote now. You know, we've never actually been free, so we don't really know what freedom is. We don't even really know our worth. You know what I'm saying? Like, we out here letting these people, decide what they're going to pay us. But the Lord said we priceless, man. We the apple of his eye. You know, and we out here in this kingdom having a monetary value put on us, right? And that's everywhere, from the social media to this. If you don't look like you stunting and fronting and whatever else, then you ain't worth nothing here in this kingdom. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I had.
Taziah, you got anything?
I gotta know one if you don't, for real.
Yeah, I got probably 2 or 3 more. I'll go ahead.
Well, you can bring those out first. Go ahead.
I'm going to bring this out. Lamentations 3:26. Lamentations 3:26.
Lamentations chapter 3 and verse 26. It says, "It is good that a man should both hope and quietly wait for the salvation of Yahweh."
We gotta, people feel like that if we're not doing certain things, that we're lost in the sauce. Right. Like, he literally made it so simple for us. Turn to him, have the faith, that's your hope. Keep the commandments and wait. That's literally it. Brothers know a little bit more into it. We got to go out and we got to teach the people. Sisters have played a role, and they help to build up the kingdom, through the little ones and through the other sisters also. But when it comes down to it, he gave us simple rules to make it out of this thing. And these simple rules is what our foreparents were murmuring about back in the wilderness in Egypt.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna jump up to verse 22. It says, "It is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed, because his compassions fail not." Right? We've been here long enough to be consumed by now. Right? So that's how we know that we have hope, because the Lord still got his hand on us, man. But you don't want to be this brother right here. First Maccabees 11 and hold on, let me get that. First Maccabees 11. Because I'm gonna tell you this: if you want to stay here, you hate your own people, man. You might be doing fine. You might be doing good here. Your Jay-Z's and your Oprahs, and your damn your entertainers and stuff like y'all might be doing fine here. But what about the rest of your people, man? What about the famous people's family who don't know who the famous person is, could get shot by the police?
God.
Right? And then you want to think that you got some type of special you think you special or something, man. You not.
You still getting the crumbs.
Right. And this is First Maccabees 11 and 21. It says, "Then certain ungodly person who hated their own people went unto the king, Joe Biden, and told him that Jonathan besieged the tower." Right? So we got brothers amongst us that will really, like I was saying, like brothers, like this whole point of this thing that really don't want to leave this place, man. They see us out there on the street and we trying to raise our people up, man. And what are they doing? They want to call the police, man. They want to scoff. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't have a permit. Y'all ain't allowed to be here. You hate your own people, man. Because a lot of times Esau don't give a damn. He running things anyway, whether you on the street corners or not.
That's right.
Right. So
it's that I'm in the big house mentality.
Right. I ain't worried about y'all. Y'all peasants. Y'all, this what y'all do out here. You know? Sirach 12 and 10. Classic. Sirach chapter 12 and verse 10. It says, "Never trust thine enemy. For like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness." Read on. Yeah, verse 11. Verse 11. "Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust had not been altogether wiped away." God. So, like we was bringing out before, you can't trust your enemy. Even Kamala, because she has a tan. We already explained to you and broke down to you how she's even your enemy. We explained to you how Obama is your enemy. This is why when they got into office, you don't know about Kamala yet, but you know that when she was in California, she was locking up so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native. Right. District attorney, right? At alarming rates, big rates. So how is that your people, and how does that person love you? It doesn't make any sense. We got our hands stretched out to people that don't care about you, and you look down on your brother. But we know that's the curses at the same time. Deuteronomy 28. It was more on that. I'm gonna jump down to verse 13, because this is for the people that actually went out and voted. Right. This is for the people that went out and voted, and they're gonna get their feelings hurt. It says, "Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beast?" You know what I mean? So if you want to play with a wild animal, which is this American, this beast right over here, if you want to play with this president, that snake, that charmer who got up there and convinced you that he's for our people and all of that, he charmed the mess out y'all, and y'all bought it. So am I supposed to be mad when you get bitten? No, I can't pity you. You're playing with a snake. I got the best. You know what I'm saying? Right. It said, verse 14, it says, "So one that goeth to a sinner," which this whole kingdom is built on sin, right? "And is defiled with him in his sins." Who's going to pity them? Who will pity? That's what it says. So, this place is, we know that this land is defiled with the blood of our ancestors. Right? So, this place is built on sin. And if that's why I brought out Zephaniah 2 and 1. We got to come out of this place so we don't take part in the judgment that's coming upon this place. We've been given a chance, man. That's it. If anybody got something. I'm about to pull up something real quick. And Lord willing, we had this stuff more. The next video, run a little smoother. You know what I'm saying? We just doing this on the fly, trying to feed the flock, man.
That's right.
We read this book and we find out that if we love the Lord, we got to do what it says in there. And part of doing what it says is doing these videos, man, warning the people, and it's our effort to try to make our call and election sure. So we got pull these people out the fire, man.
Yeah, I'm looking for this preset. Give me a second.
What you was looking for, bro? What did it say?
Just a faith and commandments. I mean, it's a bunch of them. It was one particular I was trying to find.
James.
If you got one, we can bring it out. You know, Most High will Spirit will keep moving it. It'll pop up.
You know, James, the classic James, I think 2 and 22, something like that. Like, yeah.
22.
I know it's James 2. Hold up. James 2 and I think 17. No, it's not here. You say you're looking for faith and works, or you say faith and commandment?
Yeah, I got one. This one will work. Revelations 14 and 12. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith in Yahweh Shai. Here are they that keep the commandments of Yahweh and the faith of Yahweh Shai. So, you know, just that scripture is telling us this is the last book of the Bible. You know, our Christian brothers and sisters, you know, that are Israelites, you know, they teach our people not to keep the commandments. All you got to have is faith. But we can read throughout the scripts that you got to have faith. That's your belief. That's your hope. And if you have faith and belief and hope, you're going to keep the commandments because you trust in what he's telling you.
Let me bring out the definition of faith real fast. Faith, the definition, it says allegiance to a duty or a person, right? Loyalty, fidelity to one's promise, sincerity of intentions, right? So what I wanted was, it says allegiance to duty, right? So faith is a job. It's saying it right here, allegiance to a duty. So you know, we're taught that, you know, faith is believing, right? But it's a job. It's a work. It's a job you have to do, right? So faith is a work.
I got a little something. So I'll go with that. 2nd Ezra 15 and 3.
2nd Ezra chapter 15 verse 3. It says, "Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee."
Verse 4.
Verse 4. "For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness."
So, I mean, we're telling you, like, our people on one hand say they got faith, but then they say they have faith, but they don't do the commandments, which you should be doing if you actually believe to have faith. But in turn, when it comes down to us telling you what's going to happen, you know, to Babylon, we know this place is going to be destroyed. We keep telling you that there's certain people that you need to not be dealing with, which is everybody outside of your race of people, you know, for lack of a better word, out of your nationality, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans of indigenous descent. That's your people. In this book, these are predominantly all the words of your power. And he's telling you how to make it through the obstacles that you're going to have to go through. But he's telling you, when it comes down to it, there's going to be certain things, certain imaginations that you're not even going to believe that are going to happen. You're not going to believe how that you'd have to stay in this place and finish out your captivity and not try to get up and leave and escape judgment. Ain't no such thing as a flee Babylon from the standpoint of you getting up and just leaving. You got to have faith that he's going to bring you out of it. But if you don't have that faith, you're going to die in that unfaithfulness.
That's right. You'll be born again through somebody's loins in the kingdom, but you're definitely going to get the second death.
But what second entrance 9 say? It's going to be death by pain, though. Somebody.
Right. And I was reading that, and let me get this in. I think it was in Jude. It says Jude only got one chapter. So verse 23, it says, "And others saved with fear, pulling them out of the fire, hating even the garment spotted by the flesh." Right. So that's what we doing, right? We letting you know that, look, this place is going to be destroyed, man. We try and pull you out the fire, you know, and you know, and we just try to do our due diligence, man. You know, we know everybody ain't going to listen, but the one that does, it might be the elect. There might be that one brother that we waiting for, man, to get up out of here.
And you know, just to kind of land back off of that, you know, well, of course we've been getting on our brothers and sisters that are not in the truth. But a lot of you brothers and sisters that are in the truth that act the same way as Jake in the world, and you ain't got no faith and you don't believe the things are going to happen and how you're going to be delivered either. And these garments right here, that's going to be them your garments.
Right.
Most High willing, we don't fall. You know, he keep some portion of the spirit on us, and we continue to keep doing what we got to do. We are this number, but some of our people that are in the truth, it's going to be a whole lot of fringes and dresses on fire, hair wraps and MEMPHIS on fire, because a lot of you don't even believe how you want to end up coming out of this place, and you trying to find the way out now that you're seeing all the prophecies come unfold.
Mm-hmm.
You got to have faith. The faithful are going to die in their the unfaithful are going to die in their unfaithfulness. He's going to make it happen. You know, that's a whole other breakdown, but he's going to make it happen.
That's right. Anybody got anything else?
No, I don't have nothing else.
All right, Israel, man. This is a feed the flock. You know, we trying to warn our people that, you know, we need to separate from this place called America, Babylon the Great in the scriptures. You know, and the time is running out, man. Time is running out. You know, I know brothers just got their new president or whatnot, but hey, that man, he could die next week, man.
That's right.
Facts.
You know, the Lord could come back in a couple months, man. We know there's prophecies got to come to pass, but man, this place gonna be destroyed in 1 hour, man.
Quick, them vials gonna move fast.
So we gotta get our act together, Israel. You know, all of us, man. Stop trusting in this place called America, man. Stop trusting in Esau's government, man. Like I said earlier, you can't fight against the power structure while you're a part of the power structure, man.
Come.
You know? So with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Yeah, man. This Sicarii Baltimore. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.